Alright fam, it's a beautiful day for a tour. Last video left, actually people would be like, yo, let's see what's inside that place. Come on, let's go. Alright, well, as we walk in, we can see back here we got ramp time. Pretty rad. Over here, the building just opens up. And yeah, it's raining out today. It's raining in the building because there's no roof on this place. There's also all my stuff back here. And about at this point, we're gonna do what those kids be loving these days. We're gonna do, I'm just gonna take video, we're gonna do voiceover, right? All right, so here's this ramp I built out of recycled material. You can tell because, see that layer of plywood underneath there? That's actually wood that used to be on the windows. I've got a lot of joy out of owning this thing, and you know, I've only been skating for like 6 weeks, but it's been great. Leather couch, got that from the youth center. Rad people, thanks so much. Shout out to them. That's just a bunch of stuff, and then here we are. This is the opening of the building. Like, check this place out, fam. There is stuff everywhere, and look, no roof. Like, we have our own little climate, our own little situation going on here with vegetation, and just take it all in, you know? It's really something to behold. Old electrical panel, also doubles as lighter storage. Got some speakers in here because sound is important. I took all of the old passive monitors from the Unihog, chained them all up. Place rips if we wanted to. Charge your batteries. Yeah, you can do that there too. We got that going on. How about this? Shoot a couple hoops, take a break. Yeah, you know. We haven't even started yet, but we're on to the recreation portion of this project. Finally, I sink one. That's cool. Up next, we got this rad little soapbox derby car. I picked this up the other day. Every 4th of July, my family enters a soapbox derby in my hometown of Kinderhook, New York. Now I can finally participate. Graffiti, rad. Always a cool thing to have around. Look at this. Look at that. People talk about like an open floor plan. Come on. It's about as open as you can get, fam. Right here, you'll see this is kind of where a lot of the water collects. So I drilled some holes right into the basement to help drain this thing out. You know, just some real passive engineering right there. This space in here, this is eventually going to be my my shop, or maybe like I'll have someone open a wood shop in here, something like that. That's kind of like main goal. But for all intents and purposes, while we're working on this project, this is where we're going to be. We're like stage all our material. We'll set up a shop so we can kind of build our own things that need to be built that's specific to this project. Out there, that's where the brewery is going to be. That door actually opens back up to Elm Street on the other side. You can see we're already starting to like stage some material. We got some weird little tables for folks, and we got some chairs, and it's going to be a great brewery space. That's my old rally car. It's a 78 Mercedes 450 SL. It does not run. How about a Cummins 6BT? We got one of those just hanging around. Most importantly, though, we got new 200 amp electric service. Provided National Grid is timely, we should have electric on in this project in, I don't know, 3, maybe. I mean, I'm ready about tomorrow, but hopefully within like a week or 2, 3, 4, whatever. But hopefully soon we can have electric on. This space over here, this is going to be where the gym goes. I'm not really going to go out there because it's just a lot more of the same, fam. All right, back to kind of where we started. This is where, we're just kind of trying to get organized and get things where they need to be. This is going to be the living room of the apartment on the first floor. It'll be a lot sexier than it looks right there, I promise. A little frame of reference so you can see where we're at. And here we go, upstairs. Real, like ominous, spooky kind of stairs. It's also always really warm at that part of the building for some reason. All right, this will be like living room, studio. This is just going to be like a big studio apartment upstairs. And this is the one that's like directly overlooking the kind of like the front door of the Unihog. Lots of roof leaks. We'll get that taken care of. There's where we are. You see where we are? That's a green room I built way back in the day. Love it. You can see on the wall some kid back in the day tried to set this place on fire. There's a couple spots like that. Old bathroom, already pre-existing. That's why You know, these are just repair of apartments, these first two, because they were existing apartments, you know, I'm just repairing them. Nothing new going on there. This bathroom, however, was part of the warehouse. Like, it's on the other side of that. And it's just, I don't know, it's such a sexy space for me. For some reason, it's just, I don't know, it really kind of gets me. Maybe it has to do with this awesome old graffiti of this, I don't know, really sexy form. But anyways, back to the building. Back to one of my favorite things, this horrible roof structure I built out of garbage. I just kind of took everything we had laying around and built this Rube Goldberg type situation to shed water a little better into the center of the building. Basically what it's doing is it's keeping water off our half pipe. So, super important. You don't want to ruin the stuff you already built, you know? Take care of your stuff. Water. It's a wild thing, right? Oh, look at this thing. I love this. It's an old, like, time card thing. So water, it's a wild situation, right? I've had a love-hate with it my whole life because it's obviously a super important part of life, right? It's the universal solvent. One, two, our bodies are mostly water. But two, like, it will destroy everything in its path, man. And when it comes to real estate, it's not discerning. Look at those skies. Not discerning skies. It'll put water wherever it wants, and then it will, you know, over time destroy your stuff. Like, look at this building. All destroyed because, well, one, the guy I bought the building from, he stole all the copper out of it. Or not copper, like all the metal out of it. Which was kind of doing me a favor, honestly. So he got all the metal out of it, never made like a tax payment. So I went back to foreclosure, and then that's eventually how I acquired it from the Rensselaer County. But, yeah, one of my favorite views right there. See that? A little biosphere. You know what's surprising, though? I would have thought there'd be more animals, like a whole family like squirrels or woodchucks hanging out in here, but there's not. Very rarely do I ever see any animals hanging out in this spot. Another collapsed roof. Thankful for my homie Colin. He's going to come through and address this whole situation. I haven't even been thinking about it. I don't even know how to wrap my brain around that one. But hopefully he does. I think he does. Dude's got his act together. This space over here is going to be 4 apartments up top. You got to maintain all these windows, so every piece of glass will be replaced in this entire building. Super tedious job, but, you know, we're going to do it. We're just going to bang it out. And by bang it out, I mean probably one window at a time. Got a little bit of a view over here. Old Chris Kringle, my man Santa Claus. He's been chilling here for a couple years now. I put him there to really kind of keep an eye on the northwest portion of this property. He's been doing great work, honestly. Such a cool space, though. Like, look at those walls. I don't even want to... I just want to, like, hit him with a giant broom and knock off all the big paint and then clear coat them and leave them. Because I think they're so sexy. This is not sexy, this part. This is more the wrongdoings of the universal solvent. I just realized I'm in my car. You probably hear my windshield wipers. Anyways, that's the sky again. Raining today. Waiting on a dumpster. Today's day 1, fam. We're going to start trashing this place out here. Anytime. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We're just boys from the country. Boys from the world. We're just trying to find a way to the world.
Let's race to the end. The Unihawk.